Afternoon, 3:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, January 9th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Florida for a few more days. So, first things first, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it, as it does help me move me through the analytics, and it's one of the easiest ways to get me pushed through on YouTube. Our video earlier got about 400 views, but only 72 likes. Therefore, it takes a little longer to get through the analytics, and that's okay. I believe the right people see my information, and I believe the best thing I can do is just keep giving it to you straightforward, no bullshit, and you can decipher it the way you need to. But I'm also not here to make friends with you. I'm here to keep you from going bankrupt, which has been my goal for the last 17, 18 months since I started, or when the bull run was coming to an end. And it's been my goal to keep you fully intact with your portfolios. Some people hate me, some people don't appreciate what I do, but some people really do understand why I am the way I am and can appreciate when things are playing true the way I said, and that we're all 100% intact after such massive gains of over 400% in XRP in 2021. We avoided the big downfall in 2022. And then I don't believe we should even have a first instance of even sniffing buying until we see how it plays out first quarter. So into March is going to be the first opportunity where we're going to see where the pattern formation is, and hopefully we can work our way down where we need to in the next 90 days, and we'll have a solid buy-in. But I'll keep you up to date, up to the minute, every step of the way. Notice I'm on my first vacation with my dad, and I don't even know how long, to be honest with you. So I think 2014. And, my dad's getting older now. He's 64. So, with my dad, with my mom, they're not even married, but we're on the same... It's a weird fucking circumstance. I don't even know how to explain it. But, anyhow, I'm here to keep you guys up to the date. I'm here to make sure the XRP community not only understands the chart, you have truthful updates about Ripple versus the SEC, and you get the factual information, not something that might make you... oh my God, I need to click the button. Oh my God. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make you click that button and stay here because of the information I give you and the fact that I'll give it to you in a manner that you don't have to scratch your head and be like, is this guy full of shit or is it actually happening? No. Just go back in the history. You can see my technical analysis is very accurate, and the information I give you is when it's needed. So, with that being said, Ripple versus SEC court case update as of January 9th, 2023. Although there is no set date ruling for the high-profile case between blockchain firm Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, the matter is witnessing increasing attention from interested parties. In particular, defense lawyer James Phelan has revealed that the investment banker declarant, a non-party in the matter, filed a motion seeking to redact a previous declaration supporting the SEC's prayer for summary judgment. Notably, investment banker declarant had earlier sought to join the case seeking to facilitate the SEC's investigation of Ripple. It is worth noting that a redact motion seeks to remove specific information from the case before it's made public. In most cases, the motion is filed to protect sensitive or confidential information or to comply with legal requirements. And what James K. Phelan had to say, he said a non-party called investment banker declarant who submitted a declaration to facilitate the SEC's investigation of Ripple filed a motion to redact his declaration in support of SEC's motion for summary judgment. Previously, the court had also granted a motion for crypto investment firm Paradigm to join the case. Interestingly, the latest development comes even as the SEC filed another motion aiming to seal specific documents results in an uproar from the cryptocurrency community. Initially, the presiding judge overruled another motion by SEC seeking to bar the release of Hinman emails. In this case, the documents by the former official entail a speech where Hinman referred to Ethereum as a security. So then this is just their general outline, and take this for what it's worth. It's these, and we don't know what their bias is, but they say their possible case outcome. So it's always good to get more and more different views and the eyes on it, but I'll keep you up to date and I'll keep you informed properly. In the meantime, there is speculation regarding the possible case outcome. Although a section of the industry has cited that the ruling might favor Ripple, however, according to the United States Attorney Jeremy Hogan, both Ripple and SEC have an equal chance of winning. At the same time, a recent Twitter poll by pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton revealed that most community members favor settling the matter, even though that does nothing for the cryptocurrency space because then every other ISO coin is going to have to go through this and it does nothing. And Brad Garlinghouse said that they wouldn't settle for anything less than them saying that it's not a security. The SEC would rather you know what, than say that. The lawyer stressed that the SEC's possibility of going for a settlement is low. Furthermore, with both parties making final submissions, the crypto community is speculating on the possible judgment date. For instance, Phelan noted that if there is no settlement, the matter might be settled on or before March. Indeed, the regulator is suing Ripple and its executives for selling unregistered securities in the form of XRP tokens, raising over $1.3 billion. Notably, the case has dragged on, entering its third year with the XRP community awaiting the final ruling. By press time, XRP was trading at 35 cents with daily gains of about 2.5%. On the weekly chart, the token is up about 2%. Now let's take a look at the chart. XRP sits at 0.3526, up 2.17% since 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time last night. We've got about 3 hours and 37 minutes until the daily close. Today's volume on the daily time frame, let's see how we have a very let's see. We have 31 million on today's daily candle. We still have 3 hours and 35 minutes. So we have a very nice candle today. Tonight we have a very nice candle. But if we can get a little bit of follow through here, it'd be nicer. You don't really want to see this pull all the way back under. So basically, here's where we sit. On the daily, if you really want to be pushing this up, let's get a daily close over about 35 cents. Preferably over 35.5, but I would settle for over 35 cents just so I can have the illusion of some hope. Now, as you finish filling out these patterns, and I'll make an extension on it, that's how you extend these out, and this is how our pattern, if you just bring it out, and some of the other charts I have show this, but this is how you can see where you're at. And then you take it down to smaller time frames. If you take it down to smaller time frames, it looks great in the daily today, and even in the 30-minute, I mean, you've had one time where we came down and got some consolidatory volume, and this is good. If you're going to continue pushing up, you want to get some liquidity here. Now, you would have liked to have pushed up here and not had this big pullback, but remember what I talked about. As long as we stay over that 35 cent mark especially, you're okay. These could be big liquidity grabs if it wants to move back up. Now, on the other hand, if it breaks this 35.30 on the 30-minute and then ultimately you end up under 35 cents by the daily close, that would be a big red flag that this is not good. Ultimately, this is, I think, as I've circled here, we need to get up to the 37.10 or break the 286 level. Whichever comes first is fine by me. I would rather the 286. And I hope I hope it's the 286. Preferably, though, getting a rejection at the 371 level is not a bad thing. It's just, could you get some overwhelming support there and find yourself moving up? And I've talked a lot about how I had bought some Zelle. I bought some other things when it was cheaper. And it's one of the good reasons to be in the Telegram, too, because I do share screenshots when I buy on there. I do show it in here, too. But, there's just... XRP has not done the 80-something, 85% plus correction like DGB had done at the bottom and Zille had done at the bottom so far. I think they're still going lower than they were, but it's harder to just take for granted that that's going to happen as quickly. XRP just hasn't done what a lot of these have. Even XLM is way farther down. Just look at the past year, down 69.28%. I don't think XRP's down. Yeah, 54%. There's still another 15% to go for XRP just to catch up. So, but let's not get distracted from what I was saying. It's just XRP, you have to pay attention. Even in the last month, even with all this talk about the bullishness and this and that, even with all these 10% moves, they're quickly eaten up. And right now, even for the last 30 days, we're down 9.75%. The last 5 days, despite some of these big boosts up, we had to recover a lot of losses. So, if this is the big pump everybody's talking about, the 37.1, I'd feel defeated. That's why I came out and said, are we really going to have a pump? It better be, with all these people talking about a pump, it's got to be greater than 37.1. Because the untold truth here is that you can go to any chart. Let me go here so that I can make it clear. But we can go to any XRP chart if we're just charting it properly. And if you know what you're looking at, everybody knows we've come up here once, broke down, never re-broke it. So now there's a possibility we get a double top up here at this formation. It happens. Or the right shoulder gets killed at 355. or 362. But until we get one of those solid rejections, I would love for it to be the 355 rejection. That's what I was saying. You get the 355 rejection, we've already taken care of that. Bing, bam, boom, and now we can move down. The problem is, though, is when you come up in here, this pattern that I'm showing you, you want to stay on the bottom side of this 344 at all costs 348. Unfortunately, we use it as a support when we broke back up instead of resistance. And now that just might mean we have to come to the 362 and or the 371, because this pattern formation suggests the 362 has to be met, if you're going to come this route. So pay attention to the future updates. There's going to be more today. I know this is the second one already. I'm on vacation, yada, yada, yada. But I care. I legitimately care. And I believe if I don't do this, nobody will. XRP Future Millionaire. I implore you to hit that subscribe button. Help me reach my goal of 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. We're almost to 15,400. It's going to be a struggle because crypto's in a bear market. But I think we can do it. But I'm going to need your help to share this far and wide. Share it on social media. And consider joining Tom's Army so you can be part of the exclusive Telegram. I may be brutally honest, but I think it's something we need to do. We get a lot of people in here that talk truth. So I would love for everybody to read these weeks and weeks and months of talking here and just everything that's going on, because I think a lot can be learned, even not from present day, from the past day, folks. The past. All the past. So that's what I'm looking at. So hope to see you on the inside.